Are you ready for a real, no holds barred look at what an actual self-care day looks like? There is no face masks or leg shaving here. This is the stuff I do every single day, whether I want to or not, to deliberately practice self-care. You ready? Here we go.
Hi everyone, I'm Sam and welcome to my channel. Since I'm all about self-care, I thought I would show you exactly what I do every day to practice self-care. Starting with finding my glasses once I wake up because I am super blind without them. Then I move on to rehab. Rehab is a really important part of my day, morning and night, because I'm still recovering from a surgery I had last year to help deal with my disability, and helping myself recover is a really important part of my physical self-care. Then I step on the scale. I do this every day. It's just a way to kind of get the day started. And once I do that, I pick out something cute. I try and find shirts with messages on them. I find them a form of positive affirmations. And then I try a pair of really cute socks. They make me happy and no one ever sees them. I love llamas, hence adorable socks. Don't forget to take your meds. And then it's time for breakfast. Today it's oats with a snacking mix because it would be really easy to reach for cereal or something like that, but I know that this is going to get me a lot further, give me a lot better energy, and it's also going to help me snack less. So I always try and start the day with something super filling.
So the first thing I do is go in with this. It's just some micellar water because your skin gets kind of grimy overnight, sleeping on your pillow and stuff. Now don't make fun of how close I have to get to the mirror. I don't even know where the camera is right now because I'm super blind. Without my glasses, cannot see. Be kind. Okay, step one done. Ugh, look at that. I don't know if you can see it. If you can, it's gross. Brushing my teeth used to be super hard. I actually have a whole video, which I'll put up there, about how hard it was for me to actually brush my teeth and take care of myself when I was depressed. And now I do it twice a day, every day. And I'm so proud of myself for building that habit and breaking through that boundary of not being able to take care of myself. And yeah, if you want to go check it out, it's up there. Okay, teeth brushed, I'm clean, I'm fresh. Now it's time for some moisturizer. Now, especially when you are either depressed or you don't have time, I always want to go for products that do like a bunch of things in one. So I don't have time for a bunch of separate steps. So I got this. It's just a tinted moisturizer and it's got SPF in it because I don't often wear makeup. It's a lot of effort and I don't have time or I don't want to. So tinted moisturizer on the face. Here we go. There we go. I make sure it's all rubbed in and I'm done. If I wanted to now, I would usually put on a teeny bit of makeup, like maybe some mascara or do my brows, but I'm going to the gym, so I don't care. No makeup for me. Whoops, I lied. I forgot I'm filming today. So a teeny bit of makeup is kind of necessary so I don't look completely dead in the face.
Once breakfast is over, then I can get some work done. My husband takes the kids to the park so that they can spend some real quality time together on his days off, and it also leaves me time to get some stuff done. So I do some designing or I do some research on YouTube trying to figure out where I'm going next. After a couple of hours of that, it is time for lunch. I always try and build my favorite foods into my day. That way it helps me not overindulge when I'm confronted with them, but also it makes the day a little bit more special. Look at the steam coming off those. Oh, I love dumplings. Then it's time to go to the gym. I try and exercise every day where I can, and going to the gym is one of the ways that I'm doing good things for myself, because not only am I helping to rehab my legs and build up all that muscle, but being strong helps me feel good about myself. And plus there's a heap of mental benefits that come from exercising. So I try and do it as much as I can. I do a protein shake because I'm trying to rebuild the muscle that I just used.
Well, I'm done. You know, I really didn't want to do that. Sometimes self-care is about doing stuff that you do not want to do. And I was in a really bad mood. I don't know that it's improved, but I am glad that I did it, that I stuck with what I said I was going to do for myself, even though there were a multitude of opportunities to not do that. So, big tick in the self-care column. Now I'm gonna go home and make dinner.
Dishes. Husband and the kids play out the back while I watch through the window, because taking care of the house, cleaning and stuff is really important, even though I would much rather be doing pretty much anything else. And now it's time to cook. I'm making vegetable and bacon bone soup, which is delicious. Sometimes I have trouble with cooking because it's physically difficult, and to be honest, I would love someone else to look after me. But I can't have takeaway all the time. I used to do that back when I was a lot heavier and a lot sadder. So now I cook my own food because it's good for me, it's good for my family, and it makes me happy to have home-cooked meals. It's time for the secret ingredient, a little spoonful of Vegemite. Most Aussies will use this in their soups. It has a really nice salty flavour and it's delicious. There is my soup. It is warm, it is lovely. Next time I'm going to use more potatoes to keep it really thick, but it's delicious with fresh bread. It makes me really happy to have something so good for my body. Dun, 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 dun. The kids are in bed and now it's time for more work, because that's what I do when they go to sleep. Either I'm working on my YouTube channel, I'm editing videos, I'm designing things, or I'm working on my uni because I'm crazy and I'm also studying whilst trying to have a family and run a business. Milo break. Now, I do not normally make my Milo like this, but my kettle broke and I really wanted a hot chocolate. 4 marshmallows, 2 pink, 2 white, makes me happy, gives me a little bit more energy to, you guessed it, keep working. Now I'm working on a YouTube influence challenge that I took with Think Media. It was really fun and I learned a lot.
Sometimes self-care is an apple with peanut butter when you would really rather be eating cheesecake with your husband. But self-care is always, always the newest episode of Lucifer.
My bedtime routine is actually a reverse of my morning routine, because that helps me set the day up and end it in a really reliable way. It gives me stability. Wash my face, brush my teeth, because again, the boring parts of self-care are often the most important. And trust me, dental neglect is no fun to recover from. More rehab, this time in funky socks. And after that, I do my journaling. I found it a really important part of emotional self-care to see how my day went, how I feel about it, what I achieved, what I would like to achieve, and also what didn't work. I think that's a really key part of moving forward and making actual life improvements like I want to. And then I set up my next day and I turn out the light and I go to bed.
So there you have it, everything I do in a day to practice self-care. Now, keep in mind that I didn't even talk about the stuff I do with my kids or my husband or connecting with friends or anything like that. This is all just personal stuff, but all of those other components are super important too. Now, I want to know, do you practice self-care every day? What are some of the ways that you practice self-care that might not conventionally be seen as self-care? Like an apple instead of cheesecake. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more content like this, including all of the different areas of self-care, just hit the subscribe button and click the little bell so you'll get notified whenever my new videos come out. And I will catch you in the next video.